For this superset pyramid workout, I'm going to give you 2 exercises at a time. You'll do 10 reps of each exercise, then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 rep of each, and then you're done with those 2 exercises. We'll rest, and then we'll move on to the second superset. You're going to do 3 supersets in total. So you are going through the exercises as fast as you can without sacrificing proper form. That means that we might not be on the same speed, and that is fine. If you finish the superset before me, just fast forward the video to the next set. If you finish after me, and I finish and you're still going, finish your reps. Don't just bail on the last few. Pause the video, finish, and then we'll meet up again for the next set of exercises. All the exercises we're doing today are body weight exercises, so you don't need any equipment, just a mat and a little space on the floor. Make sure that you've warmed up before you start this workout. I have a 5-minute warm-up video on my channel, or you can do your own. Okay, so the first 2 exercises we're going to do are a lunge hop, lunge jump combo, and then a marching plank to a plank jump combo. So we're getting the hardest one out of the way first. Because these are combos, it's going to take you a little longer to get through the pyramid. So let me show you that lunge hop, lunge jump. This is what it looks like. You start with 1 foot forward, hop, jump, jump. That's 1. Hop, jump, jump. That'd be 2 reps. So each set counts as 1 rep. Now to modify these, this is what you would do. It's a pulse instead of a hop, and then you step, switch sides. Pulse at the bottom, switch sides. That's your modification. Okay, second exercise. Starting in a high plank position, you're going to march low to high, forearm, forearm, hand, hand. Then you're going to hop your feet up, back. That's 1. Try to lead with the other side the next rep. Forearm, forearm, hand, hand, hop up, back. That'd be 2. All right, so 10 reps of each of those, then 9, working your way down to 1. So the first few rounds are the worst, and then it's going to go quicker and get a little easier as we go. So I like this structure because it's motivating. All right, let's get started. So we're starting with 10 reps of each. We'll start with the lunge hop, lunge jump. Remember, each set counts as 1 rep. I'm not going to count out loud because I don't want to throw off you and your count. If you lose your place, just sync back up with me, or roughly sync back up with me. I'll give some cues throughout. I've got my mic wedged in the couch, so hopefully this works out. All right, guys, let's get going. That's 10 for me. All right, onto the marching plank. Down, down, up, up, jump your feet up, back, other side. If you need to modify these, just step and step back. Notice as you do these, if your hips are swaying side to side like this, try not to. Keep them as level as possible. And I've lost count. All right, 10 of each. So I'm going to start back with the lunge, 9 reps of each. Whew. Remember, if you need to modify the jump, hop, jump, lunge, pulse it, step up, switch sides. Pulse it, step up, switch sides. Whew, 9. All right. If you need to modify these another way, The marching plank, do them for your knees. Tuck your toes, lift the knees, then hop or step. All right, now 8 reps of each, starting back with that jump lunge. Again, don't worry if you are not going as quick as me. If you're smoking me, good for you. Keep going, keep up the pace. Whew. 8 reps. Great. 8. When you do these, make sure your legs are engaged, so it's not this. Really squeeze through the quads, squeeze your glutes. All right, 3 worst rounds out of the way. 7 reps of each now. Dance my way through it. Okay, 7. Now I'm on 6 of each. The good news is once you get to 5, it kind of flies by as I fall over. Right. 6 of these. I'm dying, as you can hear by my breath. Dying in a good way. When you do these, make sure you're landing softly. So notice I hop and land softly right back down into that lunge. All right, 4 and 4. How you doing? If anyone is competitive, try to race me. Try to finish before I do. Don't let me slow you up. Three. Crank these last ones out. One. And time. Whew. All right. Take a full 60 seconds to catch your breath. Whew. If you're not finished yet, keep going. Pause the video. We'll meet again when you're done. Okay, if you're thinking to yourself right now, hell no, am I doing 2 more of those? Don't worry, remember, I said we got the hardest one out of the way first. The next 2 are not gonna take you nearly as long. So the next 2 exercises we're gonna be doing a sumo squat jump. So your feet are wide and your toes are angled out wide to the sides with your knees tracking in line with the toes. So that's important. Your knees are always pointing in the same direction as your toes. From here, you're gonna sink down low. Picture you have a really heavy tailbone. Sink down low, little hop, land back in that low squat. So that's 1 rep, 2, 3. So as you can see, you'll bang them out pretty quickly. Second exercise, you're gonna come to the floor. We're gonna do a leg lift to a reverse crunch. So you can start with your hands underneath your bum to support the low back. Extend the legs out to a hover. From here, you're gonna lift the legs up to a 90-degree angle with your body, and then you're gonna pick your hips up off the floor like that for a reverse crunch. Now, it's not this. We're not rolling. Think of it as 2 distinct movements. Up, lift. So when you lift, picture lifting your toes straight up to the ceiling rather than behind your head. It's harder than it seems. So once again, I'm not gonna wear the mic, I'm gonna have it right there. So I apologize if you can't hear me super clearly, but it's better than having Darth Vader breathing into the mic. All right, wide stance, we're gonna start with 10 of these. If you need to modify, instead of jumping, just air squat. All right, here we go. All right, on to that reverse crunch. Pause, then lift. Remember, it's not a roll. You're not doing this. Don't use momentum. As you do the leg lower, picture you're pulling your belly button down to the floor. So I don't want you to let your low back pull off. There's a natural curvature to the spine, so it's okay if it's not flat to the floor, but you just don't want to feel any low back pain. All right, no clue where I am in the rep number. Let's say that's 5. Already way better than the first superset, right? Okay, wide stance, I'm on 9. All right, now I'm on 8. Remember, if you need to modify, don't jump. Now I want you to notice as I land, how softly I'm landing. In other words, I'm not landing on locked knees. I'm landing right back down to my next squat. Low, low. Now if you need to modify these, you can add a bend to the knee. So you would tap the toes, lift, scoot up, just like that. Remember, pause here, then lift. Hopefully that's 8. If anyone's counting, I don't want for all day off. All right, now I'm on 7. If you don't roll, those are really tough. All right, I'm on 6. All right, I'm on 5. Again, don't worry where I am. These are the fun rounds. 4. All right, Maybe try to pick up the pace a little bit when you get to these quick rounds. I'm on 2. And 1. All right, if you're not done yet, keep going. Whew. You have 60 seconds to rest. I'll explain the next 2 moves. You only have 1 more superset to go, and it's a quick one like this one. Last superset, we're gonna be down on the mat for both of these next exercises. So the first one we're going to do is a bear kick or a donkey kick. You're gonna start in a tabletop position, knees stacked under hips, wrists under shoulders. Plant the balls of your feet down and hover your knees. You want your knees hovering or lifted the whole time. So the goal is to never drop down here in between reps. This is gonna really light up your quads. All right, so from this hovering tabletop position, you're gonna push off your feet and you're gonna kick your bum with your heels. Kick, land in that soft hover. So 1, land, 2, just like that. So I'd rather you not get super high, stay a little lower to start, and focus on that soft landing coming back to that tabletop hover. So that's the first exercise. From there, second exercise, you're just gonna lower all the way down to your stomach. We are going to do swimmer pulls. So you're laying down, arms stretch out in front of you. I want you to squeeze your bum and hover your feet. Now, if you hold your feet in close together, that's gonna be a little harder. If you need to modify and make it easier, you'll notice your feet kind of wanna drift out to the sides. So the goal, keep the legs hovering the whole time. You're gonna reach your arms forward to a hover. From here, you're driving the elbows back, lifting your chest off the floor. Extend back out. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Now notice I was looking at the floor the whole time during those. You don't wanna crane your neck and look up at the ceiling. You're always kind of looking at the floor. Your gaze will shift up a little bit as you lift up, but never to the ceiling. All right, so 10 of each, working your way down to 1, and then you are done with your workout. Let's get going. So once again, go at your own pace. If you're going slower than me, no big deal. If you're competitive, try to beat me, all right? So find that tabletop hover. We're gonna start with 10 reps of those donkey or bear kicks. All right, and then lay down. Get your feet to hover. Pull, lead with the elbows. Oh man, you guys have no idea how dirty it is under my couch. Hopefully the camera isn't catching it. All right, press back up. Remember, I don't care so much about how high you get on these kicks. To start, maybe you just do this, just a couple inches. Or if that's too much, maybe you just kick 1 at a time, practice lifting 1 foot off and then the other. Okay, I'm on 9. Land in the hover. You'll notice those burn out your shoulders in addition to the lower body, and your core is engaged as well, so it's really a full body exercise. If you need to modify these swimmer pulls, just keep your feet on the floor and just focus on the upper body, leading with the elbows like this. Whew. Okay, 8. Oh man, if you're like me and have tight shoulders and tend to hunch forward, those are no joke. It is hard to keep the chest open. Okay, I'm on 7 of each now. Remember, try to keep your feet hovering the whole time on these unless you need to modify. All right, 6 and 6 for me. All right, 5 and 5, getting there. Land softly, that's important. Ooh. 4 and 4 for me. Three and 3. Whew. 2 and 2, home stretch. All right, last one. And done. Guys, again, if you are not finished yet, keep going until you do 1 rep of each. If you've already smoked me, then congratulations. That is your workout for today. Make sure you take a few minutes to cool down and stretch after that. If you want detailed written descriptions or pictures of these exercises, visit my blog, pumpsandiron.com. You can also follow me on social media at Nicole Pear. If you liked that workout, make sure to hook me up with a thumbs up on YouTube. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel.